I promised to do more cities, but first I had to do Wealth Code's Corporate America edition. In this instance, I'm not talking about wealth as money, but more so social capital and cultural capital. And in order to have currency in corporate America, there are so many invisible rules you have to understand, and especially you have to have tact. I also like to call veiled language. Corporate America really values the art of saying something without really saying it at all. You have to wrap it up in politeness. You need to make it more palatable and polished for the receiver. For example, you would never directly say, I want credit for this project. Instead, you would say, I'm happy to take the lead on this one. You would never say, I want a promotion. Instead, you would say, I'd love to ensure that I'm growing and getting new opportunities. You would never directly say, I disagree with you. You would say, that's an interesting perspective. However, you get the gist, and I'm probably triggering you right now. By the way, this is not true in a lot of industries, which I have learned in entertainment. This is absolutely not true, but it is true in a lot of traditional corporate spaces. This whole corporate America speak translates back to British influence in the same way that East Coast wealth also does. In British culture, showing too much emotion or being too direct or showing too much eagerness even was seen as unsophisticated. And all of that heavily influences corporate America wealth code. By performing professionalism or speaking this veiled language is really seen as safe and reliable, and that's what's really valued sometimes more than any other skill set. Once you start seeing this, you can't unsee it, and I'm sure you guys have already seen it. Let me know in the comments what experiences you guys have had with this.